Hello, people. Today I want to talk about something very serious and personal to me: bullying. Now, bullying is something I'm sure we've all been through. Most of us have been through it. I'm sure we've all been bullied at some point in our lives. The message I want to get across today first is you guys aren't alone. There are millions of people out there who have got bullied. Whether it's at school, or work, or online, or texting. You're not alone. Everyone at some point in their lives gets bullied, whether it's for big things or small things. Everyone does. I got bullied for my hand, my eyes, my whole disability thing. But when you get bullied, the most important thing is not to keep it all bottled up. You're not alone. Talk about it with someone. You can talk about it with your family, you can talk about it with friends, or you could even talk about it with someone who has been through the same thing as you. If you do that, then they'll understand you more. They'll understand you more and understand your pain. And then, you can pretty much, you can understand each other. Talk about it with someone. You could even talk about it with a counsellor. A counsellor, everything you say to them is confidential. In some cases not, but most of the time, yeah. Everything you say to them is confidential. They'll give you methods on how to deal with your situation. One method I used is write a letter. When I eventually worked up the courage to tell my parents, I wrote a letter to them instead of telling them face to face, because I couldn't handle telling them face to face. I know it sounds silly, but it does work. Now, the other way you could do it is write a no-send letter, which is where you write down all your feelings and all your hatred towards them. Like, you could write, I hate you, you're so annoying, the words you've said to me are so cruel, the things you've done to me are so cruel. Well, you write all your feelings down, put it in an envelope, and make out you're going to send it, but don't send it. So that way you've got all your feelings out, completely out of your body, out of your mind. You've got all your feelings out, but you don't send it towards them. You don't send it to them. You don't retaliate. If you retaliate, you're just going to make it worse for yourself. And it gets worse before it gets better. But a counsellor can help you through it. Talking about it with a counsellor is good, because they can help you work up the courage to tell your parents. They can give you courage to talk about your situation with someone else other than them. And all they do is push the message through to you that you're not alone. The realisation that you're not alone comes from you and you alone. And the realisation that there are people that you can talk to, and that some people have been through the same thing as you. The realisation of that comes from you as well. All the counsellor does is push through the message to your mind just a little bit more, just gives it that extra push, just gives that message an extra push through your mind, so you can finally understand that you are not alone. You can finally understand that people have been through the same thing, or if not similar than you. Find friends that you can talk about it with. Find family that you can talk about it with. The main thing is to talk about it, basically. Or you could get a punch bag and just go boom, 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 draw a face on it and just punch the crap out of it. Pretend it's theirs and just go boom, 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 boom. Right? You could do that. Or the reason I didn't tell my parents is because I didn't want to hurt them. I didn't want them to feel like that they weren't doing a good job as my parents. Plus, I didn't want them to come into the school and have a massive go at the bullies, because that way they'll say, oh, you're such a chicken, you can't deal with your own problems. So I just didn't. I kept it all bottled up, but I would come home crying every time I came home from Winton, which is a school I got bullied in. But I finally came to the realisation that I am not alone once I got to this new school. Well, it's not new anymore, I've been there for 2 years, which is Victoria Education Centre. Yeah. Once I got there, I realised that I wasn't alone, and that there were people I could talk to and trust. And that's all you've got to do, talk about it with someone. Not keep all your feelings bottled up, otherwise it will drive you absolutely mental. Absolutely insane. So, you could write a no-send letter where you write down all your feelings but don't send it to them. You could do something creative, like do something you like. Write a letter to your parents saying what you want to say, if you don't want to tell them face to face. To take your mind off it, do something creative, do acting, do drawing, do YouTube, watch YouTube, do something you like, write stories, just to take your mind off it. And just remember that the people who pick on you or call you names, they've mainly probably got a worse off life than you, and that's why they do it, because they feel that if they pick on someone else, then all their problems will go away. But they won't. They're just there, waiting for him as soon as it stops. And that's why it's a constant cycle. Oh, I'll bully him again tomorrow to forget my feelings. Oh, I'll bully him again tomorrow to forget my feelings. It's a constant cycle of that. But if you say, oh, I'm going to ignore you today, I'm not going to retaliate, then eventually, hopefully, they'll get bored and say, why isn't he retaliating? That's part of the fun. And then they'll move on from you and start doing it to someone else. I know that's terrible to say, but they'll just forget about it. But hopefully, I really hope that this video has helped you guys. They won't, trust me, it will get worse before it gets better. But it will get better in the long run. They'll probably end up somewhere bad, or probably end up somewhere much better. You are the better person. Keep telling yourself that, and keep talking about it with someone. Don't keep your feelings bottled up. Mainly Just keep concentrating on something you enjoy. Forget them. Just stay calm, stay relaxed. Keep ignoring them. Eventually it will get better. If they move on to someone else after you, once you ignore them, they will move on to someone else. And what you could do is find that someone else and support them, and maybe you could show them this video so they get something out of it as well. Okay, I'm going to end this video now because it's getting a bit long. Right. Last thing I want to say is thank you for listening. Good luck. Hope everything works out for you. And you can always talk about it with me. Leave a message down in the comments and I'll try and talk about it with you. Subscribe, like this video, favourite. I hope you liked it. I hope it helped, and good luck in the future to you. Are you happy? Are you ready to face the world? Are you nodding? Are you saying yes? Are you saying, Ben, I'm ready to face the world? Yes? You're nodding, aren't you? Good. Well, see you later, and good luck. And if nothing else, hopefully when you get home from school, you can watch my videos and hopefully they'll cheer you up. Bear in mind, I've just started this YouTube channel, so there's not a lot of videos on there at the moment, but saying that, you can watch my videos. There'll be more videos soon. You can watch my videos and hopefully they'll cheer you up if you're feeling a bit down. And when you're feeling a bit down and when you just got home from a rough day of bullying, you know, they'll cheer you up. I'll make as many as I can. And yeah, good luck to you. Hope it all works out for you. See you later, folks.